We live. We live. Yo, what's up, y'all, man? Sorry we.
It's not even there. Hold on. Let me make sure.
All right, just give us a minute. Let's get everything straight.
Let me make sure my mic is on. It's on, but it's really low. I'm gonna fix that right now. All right, let's grab that. Check, check, check. I got two mics plugged in. Check, check, check. All right, there we go. We live. We live. Papa
All right, we
Podcast. What's up?
live,
What's
man.
up?
We live. We running a little late today. You know what I'm saying? We're a little short-handed. Clay might pop up on us in a little bit. So, in the meantime, though, it's not gonna be a super long episode. So let's just get it going, man.
Facts,
Uh,
facts.
all right. So first, we're gonna do sports stuff first. We're gonna talk about Miles Bridges, his situation, and a little update. So, if I'm not mistaken, you might have to look this up, Don, but I think he's been officially charged with like domestic.
Yeah, bro got charged with domestic child abuse.
Domestic child abuse and something else like domestic
Crazy.
violence and child abuse, and and I think what really pushed that child abuse charge was his wife, him obviously doing it in front of the kids, but also his wife having his son recall the story on her page and everything. I think that definitely helped that. But so what do you think? Is this something that he deserves? Do you think the punishment's a little too harsh or what?
It's crazy because I seen he looking at like 10 years. So
Yeah.
oh, I don't know, man, because we've seen this situation happen with other big celebrities and things like that. I haven't seen them really get like 10 years type deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I don't think he's
for
gonna get the
sure.
whole thing, but is it harsh? I don't know. It all depends on the situation. It really does. You know what I'm saying? We've seen that girl's
Yeah,
face. We've
yeah, we
seen
seen that.
Shawty's
Yeah.
face. So
Yeah. And in my opinion, you know what I mean? Like he wilded out, he did it in front of the kids and all that, you know what I'm
bro was
saying? That
wilding.
definitely he didn't have to do all that. So I
Yeah.
do think, the punishment kind of fits the crime. He's obviously hasn't been sentenced or gone to trial or nothing yet, but you
Yeah.
know, he might I feel like, with those pictures and the video with the kid, it wouldn't look too good, man.
It's
Not in the
tough, man.
courtroom.
It's tough, man. And the fact that they're getting him for child abuse, it's just tough. The whole situation is tough, but
Yeah,
we'll
word, for
see
real,
what
for
goes
real.
on with that, man.
Yeah, bro, we'll see what's up. And so, listen, what I wanted to ask you too is like, so with the Hornets, they released a statement. Sorry, they kind of made it clear they're gonna keep quiet about it, kind of, and not really say anything, seeing as that it is a legal matter. What do you think their position is now? Like, do you think they straight up? Or no, a better question is, do you think they should have just straight up announced that they're dropping him and he's done, or do you think they're playing it a smarter route? Because just in case this might not go anywhere, maybe he can still ball. You know what I'm saying? So you think that's how they're looking at it?
I think that's how they're looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I think they're giving him, in a way, the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that is good. I think everybody deserves it. You know what I'm saying? You're innocent until proven guilty. So I
Right.
feel like he does deserve that benefit of the doubt. So they
Hmm.
I feel like they're playing it safe.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's what they're playing safe, and I feel like some people might be a little bit say he just does become nothing and he gets off, or not even gets off, but he doesn't get charged beyond this, and it doesn't do any. He doesn't get any time.
Yeah,
I think there will be people who might feel kind of a sort of a way about him if he
yeah,
does
yeah,
go back on the court, start hooping. So some people might not appreciate that. So definitely a brave call for the Hornets as far as like it seems like they're not exactly stepping away from him just yet. Seems like they're still trying to say it's a legal matter and we're going to see where it goes. You
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. So, and also other thing I wanted to think, what do you think? Obviously the Hornets is not, they did all right. And what do you think with for Melo though? Like, what do you think he does now if he doesn't get his teammate back? No more
Yo,
alley oops. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he
what's
could,
Melo supposed to do?
that's a tough blow to the team. Like,
It is, yeah,
real
yeah, it's
deal.
facts.
Like, that's a tough blow to the squad. I feel like Miles Bridges was a real key aspect to their success. So losing
Yeah,
Miles Bridges is gonna be tough for Melo. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Melo throwing him the alley oops. Like you said, Miles Bridges, his athleticism is crazy. Like, bro had so much or has so much potential. I'm giving him that benefit of the doubt.
yeah. Give
Although
him
we
that
seen that
benefit.
girl's face, bro. But
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
giving him benefit of the doubt. He has potential. So much potential. My man's is athletic as hell. But yeah, that's gonna be a tough blow to the Hornets, bro. And LaMelo Ball.
yeah, yeah. That's how I I don't know. I don't see him coming like. I mean, they're a good duo, and
For
it seemed
sure.
they could have taken places. That's why I'm hoping, at least for the sake of their team, that he's still allowed to do something. But I don't know. I can't say my 100% faith is in that. I feel like that with all this physical and visual evidence, it's gonna be
Yeah,
difficult, man.
it's wild,
Um,
bro.
that's wild, man. All right, so moving on, let's talk about some entertainment stuff. Next, we're gonna talk about Nope by Jordan Peele. So you're gonna have to. I didn't really get a
Oh,
chance to
hold
look
on.
You
You forgot one thing. After
Well, I
Miles
forgot.
mentioned Steph
Oh
Curry.
yeah, that's right. Okay, so my fault.
Steph
We're
Curry.
not gonna talk about Nope yet. We gotta talk about Steph Curry. The ESPYS is coming up, and Steph Curry will be apparently hosting it. This is also something you might
No,
have to tell me a little bit more about.
it passed already.
Oh,
The
he
ESPYS.
hosted it. Okay,
It was
I
last
didn't
night.
know.
It was last night,
It
and
was last night.
it
And how did
was
that go? I didn't see any pictures. I didn't see nothing about it. That's crazy.
you know it. Yeah. Oh, you didn't see no. There was a lot of like highlights. I watched some highlights this morning. I didn't watch the whole thing last night,
Okay,
but when
yeah, I
I
ain't
seen
watched
he was
ESPN today,
hosting
so.
the ESPYS, I was like, okay, that's what's up. Let me check out the highlights and things like that.
So what was anything crazy happen, or did they do like any tributes or anything like that?
I seen Steph Curry was cracking jokes on like all the athletes. It was dope.
Right,
They had to slip a LeBron joke in there.
right.
They was kind of implemented Draymond and his podcast in there. Pretty much it was the Warriors SBs. Like
Oh, okay, yeah, I figured.
Every Warriors castmate, they damn near won everything.
Wow.
I think Clay won something, Dre won something, Steph obviously won something. You know what I'm saying? They just came off the championship, so they was all feeling themselves. Steph was on a roll, like he was snapping. And what's crazy about Steph is that like he's pretty much gonna go down as one of the greatest players of all time. I don't know in the list where he's gonna end up,
Yeah.
but Steph is one player that like damn near gets no hate, bro.
Yeah, it's like
I,
because it's hard to. Part of the reason why I feel like a lot of people hate on LeBron is just because his overall dominating success and
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah, yeah.
celebrity and all that. Steph is kind of like nowadays. Steph is kind of like LeBron without that super god stardom.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And I
yeah,
think that's
yeah.
part of why they kind of liking him more and why it's just hard to hate on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
you can't hate like,
yeah,
bro. Because I was reading comments. Usually, if it was LeBron doing the ESPYS, you gonna go scroll down some comment list and you gonna see, oh, forget LeBron or LeBron
yeah,
did this
yeah, yeah,
bad
yeah,
or this
yeah,
that and the other.
yeah,
Y'all scrolling down, it's like everybody was loving Steph Curry, bro. You know what I'm
yeah. He's a
saying?
favorite. Yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah, for sure.
definitely like one of the favorites. I guess you could call him the golden child of the NBA or whatever. Like, but then again, he's not because prior to winning the championship, they really they really underrate Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Like for a
Yeah.
few years, I feel like he should be like should have been in the top three
Hmm.
best players in the NBA past few
Right.
years, and they underrate him. So I seen that and I thought that was funny. But overall, the ESPYS was dope as hell. Steph Curry did his thing. He was cracking jokes. He had Aisha Curry and his children in a lot of the skits that he was doing. You know what I'm
Cool.
saying? But much
Yeah.
respect to Steph Curry, man. He did his thing
Yeah, for sure, man. One of the best. He's one of my favorite players. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
So for sure, yeah. So now, for real, this time we're gonna talk about Nope, Jordan Peele. But like I was saying, you might have told me more about this because I didn't read this particular article. I've been looking up other stuff about the film, but so I guess they were trying to give him like a horror director
I
compliment or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, a compliment, and I
Right.
guess he wasn't feeling that compliment too much. He kind of denied it, and gave respects or gave flowers to the legends. I think it was like John Comperter.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
sure
John Carpenter.
what movies he did.
John Carpenter did
Let me see.
I'm trying to think of like what movie you might know that he did. I think he's, if I'm not mistaken, he did the original Halloween, like the first one with Michael Myers.
Got
Sometimes
you.
I get confused between him and Wes Craven, but I know
Okay,
Wes Craven did like Freddy and Jason and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. And then yeah, so I'm pretty sure John Carpenter is the one who did like Halloween, um, but yeah, yeah, like I mean, honestly, he's like only this is Nope. I've been obviously
hmm
today hearing like um, a lot of good news about it, or some people were kind of like mixed. But a lot of people saying it's a good movie, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna see it tomorrow.
hmm
But he is only 3 movies in, so I understand why exactly he might not want to feel comfortable taking that, you know what I'm saying, taking that compliment. And a lot of people argue too that his movies aren't exactly completely horror. They're
Yeah,
more kind of like a,
that's what I was gonna say.
thriller. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, because I mean, maybe the closest to actual horror is like Get Out. I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen Nope, so I don't know yet. But from what
Gotcha.
I'm even hearing about this one, they're saying it's more like a sci-fi thriller than it is like a horror. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So I don't. Yeah, when it comes to Jordan Peele, I don't really get like horror vibes on none of his movies.
yeah,
Besides that, I think it was the last one, because Get Out was didn't it wasn't it was more suspense to me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
Exactly.
other movie, whereas us, that I
Yeah,
guess
Us. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that'll be closer to a horror movie or a
Horror.
horror
Yeah,
film
yeah,
in
yeah.
my opinion. But
Word.
I haven't seen Nope yet. You said you haven't seen Nope yet. I'll probably check it out because
No.
Jordan Peele, he comes through on his movies, bro,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's
He always
very
does. Yeah,
creative. That's one thing about
yeah,
Jordan Peele. He's very creative, and but
yeah, for sure.
one of the best horror film directors. I think whoever said that or wherever that came from, they kind of jumping the gun. Like you said, he's what, 3 movies in.
Yeah.
So, or was it 4?
3. This is his third one. Well, technically, because that Candyman sequel movie that came out
Yeah,
recently, he
yeah.
wrote it and
That's what I was thinking
produced it.
about.
So I guess you kind of count that one. Yeah, but the Nope is his third. Like actually, he wrote it, directed all of that by himself. Third one behind after Us. So it's
Got
like
you,
Get
got
Out,
you,
Us,
got you.
and Nope. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. So definitely gonna check that out. I'm gonna make sure I get a review out and maybe some kind of special spoiler review because I heard that from what I've seen, it's really hard to talk about this one without spoiling. So definitely gonna see which one makes more sense to do. I think I skipped over something. My bad, but I
you
think we're
good.
supposed to next. Yeah, next we're definitely gonna dive into the news and then we're gonna jump right back in entertainment. We're gonna talk about this crazy, crazy Sesame Place incident. Boy, man, I don't know if you saw this video,
I seen
but
it.
did you
I
get a
seen
chance to
it.
see the video?
I seen it
But
earlier.
let me tell you my experience. Like I read like the articles and saw people commenting and stuff. I saw that Kelly Rowland had like said something, and at the time I just was able to see like a thumbnail of the video, and then I saw some people too, and I read their original, the first kind of apology that they put out.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe this is a big misunderstanding. Maybe like they said, the character or the person playing it just didn't see the little girls or whatever they had said about some woman holding a baby or whatever.
Yeah.
I watched the video. I was like, come on,
Yeah, that
man.
was,
It's
was
hard to,
OD.
it's hard to dispute that, bro. And I understand why people are kind of up in arms about it because it's kind of ridiculous. You kind of look from what I've heard, this isn't the only video. This is the only one I saw. But I'm hearing like there's like, bro, like a couple videos of this happening more than once, man.
Wait,
What do you
wait.
think about it?
There's videos on different
Yeah,
occasions.
like different occasions of like, yeah, black kids at Sesame's Place in out
Damn,
there in Pennsylvania, and that is happening. Like I said, I didn't see these other videos, but I heard there's like 3 or 4 of them.
bro. I seen the video, and let me tell you, if it happened to me and my kids, I'd probably be holding it back to
Yo,
swing on that whichever. I think
yeah.
it's the Cookie Monster boy. I'd have to fucking swing on that
Oh,
boy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yo, yeah, they would have to, because
Bro,
that was messed up, man. That was
that
messed
was
up.
messed up, man. I seen it. It's like no way that you could say that the character didn't like intentionally
See
do
those
it.
kids,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man. I don't
Like
know what's going on, but
they clearly looked at the kids and waved their hands and said, "No, like back up,
yeah,
get
yeah,
away
yeah,
from me." You know what I mean? And yeah, that's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. They need more than an apology for that because first of all, that's embarrassing. You know what I mean? And although
OD.
the parents are probably the ones that put it on the internet, like it's there, the kids, you know what I'm saying? It happened to them. They probably watch Sesame Street and watch these characters. I know my kids, they watch the characters and they go there and they really think the characters are
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 real,
are
yeah, yeah,
real in them.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know how
yeah,
much of a disappointment that is if the character just waves you off. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So yeah, I'll be fighting back the urge to swing on that character boy because that's disrespectful, man.
Yeah, man. And I understand that, I understand the aspect of like it shouldn't because that could have just been the actions of that individual character actor. But so I understand how that shouldn't reflect or be projected on the entire company or
For sure.
business of
Yeah, yeah.
Sesame Street. But it's like, yo, you got to make sure your employees are on point, man. Like because that was tough to watch, man. Like,
And the fact that you said it's on different occasions like that is kind of
yeah,
bothersome. Like, what's up with your hiring process or maybe your training? there's some weird stuff that's probably going on in those seams, in those cracks. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, for
that
sure,
is
man.
super weird.
Yeah, I don't know. And they released another statement because after that original one, people still weren't really having it. It was kind of upset still, so they released another one, and I don't know, people still not feeling it. I feel like they gotta come clean about some things and explain what exactly is going on, like you said, with this hiring process. Because if this is something that's happening, like, why is it like that's crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's wild,
so
man.
crazy, man. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Shame on y'all, man.
for
Yeah,
real.
that's a L for Sesame Street or Sesame Place, whichever. You know what I'm saying, for sure. But yeah, we definitely gonna keep up with that. I'm gonna make sure I look into what update. I know that they reached out to the mom and they apologized and they told her she could come back whenever. But I heard she's still pissed. She wants more. She has a lawyer,
Yeah.
so I'm pretty sure they're gonna take it further. You know what I mean? But we'll keep y'all updated. So, but next we definitely gonna talk about another thing you might got to tell me more about Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle apparently canceled
I don't think
a
it was.
show.
I don't think it was him that canceled. I think it was the venue that canceled
Oh,
it.
okay.
Let me see. Why I didn't know Dave Chappelle's show
Maybe
canceled
I
by
saw it. Maybe
venue
some like a
hours before
shooter.
performance. No, the
Yeah.
shooter was something else. It
Yeah, I know that
wasn't
was like Craig
Dave
Robinson
Chappelle.
or something. Yeah, that
Let
was
me
like another.
see. To start, we hear you. We know you must. Yeah. Dang, why did they cancel? Let me see. That mission, we believe in diverse voices. Said his the venue canceled the sold out show.
Oh, probably because of his whole trans,
That's
him
what I'm.
making
That's what
fun
I'm
of
thinking.
trans.
That's what I'm thinking. Backlash. Chappelle's comedy show declined. Okay. First Avenue, well known as the venue featured in Prince's 1984 film Purple Rain, declined to host Chappelle's comedy show after backlash over comments in some of his previous Netflix specials that have been criticized by as transphobic.
So,
Been
so
canceled.
why they hired him in the first place?
That's what I'm.
I guess
That's
they
what
did.
I'm wondering.
I
But
guess they didn't think they was gonna get the backlash. You know what I'm saying?
he probably got backlash, maybe petitioned. We hear you. To staff artists in our community, we hear you and we are sorry. The statement, we know we must hold ourselves to the highest standards and we know we let you down. We are not just a black box with people in it, and we understand that First Ave is not just a room, but meaningful beyond our walls. So more than likely, people was complaining, maybe people around that go to that venue and things like that. And
Yeah, man. But so, what do you think, man? Because I'm still like with this whole Dave Chappelle thing. I feel like it's been going on a minute, but I'm still in the mindset of like, bro, it's just jokes, man. You gotta chill out a little bit. The man clearly doesn't hate anybody or want anybody to bring
exactly,
harm to people, and so why people are get super up in arms about whatever it is their thing is, but. I feel like it's just jokes, and I feel like he's a comedian that I've seen him joke everybody. He even jokes black people sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
Like it
exactly.
is what it is. Like
He's a
yeah.
comedian, like and oh, it's crazy to cancel his show. First of all, they approved it. They had to have approved it or accepted the
Yeah,
show, and probably got pressed by people on the outside, people that go to that venue or things like that. And then they canceled the show, and the show ended up
right,
going to a different venue. So all that it
right.
just don't make no sense to me. That's one thing I don't like about some companies. Like once as soon as they get pressed a little bit by petitioners or people of a certain
Yeah,
community, they start canceling
yeah,
things, and it's pretty stupid to me. I don't think you should cancel the whole show. People gonna have their different beliefs. If you don't like Dave Chappelle because of what he said, don't go to the show. As simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
it's all
I don't
jokes and
think it
comedy.
makes. Yeah, it's jokes, man, and I don't think it makes sense to take it just because the venue is allowing him to perform his art there and work. Don't take that as like a disrespect to your town or your
Exactly.
community or like But hey, man, to each his own. We live in a day and age where people like they don't want to hear certain jokes about certain people, so that's how it's gonna be. But we'll keep you up to date with the Dave Chappelle thing. We're gonna see what else, what other comedy shows and stuff he gets into, or what he's not allowed to get into, I guess. Moving on, let's talk about the president, Mr. President. We're gonna hop into the news.
Big
Joe
Biden.
Biden, man, Big Biden. So news broke out today. The White House released an official press statement saying that Joe Biden has received COVID-19. He was pre-tested positive. So I guess I don't know what that. I'm pretty sure he's going to quarantine. I guess they said. But yeah, so he is elder. He's a little bit older. I don't
Yeah,
remember if this is the first time or the second time or what. If he caught it before, but it is definitely kind of scary when someone older catches it.
for sure, for
But
sure.
Yeah, man. But I wanted to say, like, what's your opinion on that? You know, because right now, he's, you know, it's been a minute that we've had him. He's had a go at it. And a lot of people, including the liberals and Democrats, are not exactly saying that he's doing a great job, man. You know what I'm saying? And some people are even, you know, really upset and saying that they wouldn't vote for him again, or vote for a liberal again, or a Democrat again. I'm sorry. And um, so, you know, but yeah, it's torn. So what you think? You think that that Biden's he's just doing the best that he could do with what he got, or you think he could be stepping it up a little more?
Honestly, I think he's really like out there trying his best. The thing is that first of all, like I'll be seeing like mad like memes and stuff like that on his like
Yeah.
demeanor, and I seen one where he what was it? He was reading the prompt, and he's reading the prompt, and he repeats like I think it says read next line. And he's like and read next line, and you know what I'm saying? He's like reading everything word for word on the prompt. I
He's
remember
an
this.
old dude, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's old. You know what I mean? Like what more can you expect? Although I mean we should expect somebody real witty and
Yeah,
you know what I'm
someone.
saying as president. I mean, what Barack Obama when he became president, I think he was like in his 40s, right?
Yeah, he was like
Bro was
yeah,
a young
40s,
bull.
just turned early 40s, I
You
think.
know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying? So,
facts.
in my opinion, I think there should be an age cap on presidency. You know what I'm saying? There's age
Uh,
caps on a lot of other things. Presidency, I think that should be
yeah,
one. But as for
yeah, it is. Yeah,
how everything is like going in the country, unfortunately, shit ain't that great right now, and
yeah, it's not.
it's under Biden's presidency. So once again, unfortunately, everything's gonna fall on him. That's just how it works. So shit, my man's ain't doing that much of a great job as you can see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not doing great. And a lot of people are saying, you know, I think it should be just as, you know, Trump had his negatives and his mess ups and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It should be acknowledged that Biden is also not having a great go at it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So and on top of that too is like well, you know, a lot of things have changed, and because I always tell people like Biden, you know, we were coming off of two presidents. First was Obama, then
Mm-hmm.
it was Trump. Say how you feel about either one, but they were both very enthusiastic.
Yeah.
They were both very to the point. They were both very, you know, alert of certain
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Biden just he just doesn't give any of that to me, man. You know, he's just like he's just kind of there. And then when he even, you know, a lot of people are also up in arms about the fact that he is saying that as long as Ukraine is going to suffer, that we're going to suffer when it comes to gas
Oh
prices and
hell
stuff
no.
like that. And yeah, he
Hell
said that,
no.
man. He got on TV and said that. He said as long as
Oh my
Ukraine's
gosh.
suffering, Americans are going to have to deal with these high gas prices because he's going to keep sending the money. So I don't know, man. I just feel like he hasn't shown him and his team. I'm not gonna say it's just him, but him and his
Mm-hmm.
team have not shown that they deserve to be in this position that they're in. In my opinion, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, nah,
You know
nah.
what I mean?
I feel you. I feel you. And yeah, that's one thing where I'm glad you said him and his team. You know what I'm saying? Because people got to
Yeah,
remember, bro. He's a human being as well. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like that man's somebody's father, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? He's a human being, so I don't think he's out there trying to be the devil and destroy America.
yeah.
Himself, it's him and his team. You know what I'm saying? Not destroying America, but like just not doing that great of a job. So that's
Right,
how I feel about that.
right, bro. For real, same. So yeah, we're gonna keep you all up to date on that. We're gonna see what else happens. We're gonna see when, and hopefully, you know, Biden pulls through with COVID, and
Oh,
we'll
facts. Yeah,
see.
the COVID is crazy, bro. Like you said, he's up there in age, so that's kind of concerning
Yeah,
on a, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. It's a little
So prayers
concerning.
up for that man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, so moving on. Last but not least, man, we almost gonna make it up out of here, but we gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about
Cutthroat Bill,
Cutthroat
Yak.
Bill, Kodak Black, man, Yak, the vulture. He got locked up again. He was recently caught in Florida with over 30 pills, and I think they said he had some like weed on him too.
Mm-hmm.
He was in jail for a short time. He bonded
Yeah,
out. I
he
forgot how
bonded
much
out.
his
He bonded
bond
out.
was. But what I'm hearing today is that he is now back on house arrest with an ankle
Dang,
monitor
they
because
slid him.
basically that arrest, yeah, it violated his probation. So man, what you think about this, man? Like, you think that because Kodak, he's one of them those rappers that he has like he's an habitual like line stepper. Like he's had a lot of chances. You know what I'm saying? He's still one of my favorite people, but you could tell he because I from what I heard he was driving around with like expired tags and he was
Bro
driving
was
wild. You know what I'm saying?
bugging.
Like
That's
yeah,
that's my
bro.
main issue. Like I think he tried to defend himself, saying he their prescription
He got
pills
shot, yeah,
that
because
he
they were
got
supposed to,
shot in
yeah,
the
yeah,
prescription pill,
yeah,
and I understand that.
yeah,
But
yeah,
the suspended license, and no, it wasn't a suspended license. Sorry, it was a suspended tag, expired
I think
tag,
yeah, it was his tags expired or
and
something else. Yeah,
bad
like
registration.
you,
Driving around like
yeah, something
that,
like that.
bro, you're bugging, man. Like, what's up with you? People need to look at his team, people who are helping him out, people who are around him. I don't know who is, but those are the people who need to be looked into because that is stupid as hell.
Yeah,
Driving around
I
with
mean,
expired plates and all that. Expired plates, bro. All the cop got to do is pull up behind you and look at it, and you're done.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. But I
So
feel like he's one of those rappers. He's at a position he probably kind of just makes those decisions himself, and he got a lot of yes man and stuff. He probably just, you know what I mean? Like he probably, I don't think anybody could tell him, what to do and
bro,
not do. So
he can't have no real homies because I would have been like, bro, you're
yeah,
tripping, nigga. Like, you know how huge you are. You know what kind of car you driving. Like, nigga, get your make sure
yeah,
your tag's straight. Make sure you driving straight
yeah,
because especially in your position, um, he just got pardoned by for whatever situation he was in, and
yeah. By Trump, yeah,
bro got the mean second chance, pardoned by Trump, and he's making it easy for the hip hop police to do what they got to do or do what they doing. You know what I mean? And it sucks because I don't know Kodak like that, but I feel like like in a way he kind of like trying hard and he wants to stay out type deal.
yeah. But he
But
don't try hard enough, kind
yeah,
of
you
like
don't try
yeah.
hard enough. Like he just keep fucking up. So yeah,
Yeah, man,
man.
and right now is a dangerous time for these dudes, man, because like obviously he's not in Georgia, but a side note too, the DA in Georgia says that within the next 60 days she has two more RICO cases on popular artists in Atlanta. So
That's
a lot
wild.
of people saying Lil Baby, a lot of people saying Future, some people saying 21.
Mm,
So like right now is definitely a time when these guys I feel like they need to be on their P's and Q's because
for
it seemed
sure.
like they out to get them right
They
now.
had to
You know what
get
I'm
him
saying?
for
They out to
sure.
get them right now.
For sure,
Yeah,
man. And
man.
then
And
and they're so high. A lot of these dudes are so high profile that like these police departments, they probably have profiles on them. They probably know what
yeah,
car Kodak is driving. If they see him
in the neighborhood,
speeding a
yeah.
little bit, they probably gonna be, oh, this Kodak. Let's pull him over real quick because he's speeding, or
Yeah.
he probably ran by the right cop at the right or wrong cop at the wrong time, and they were like, oh, it's Kodak. I already know that's Kodak. Let me look at his tag real quick. Oh, okay, pull him over type deal. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like the hip hop police is real deal right now. Like they trying to make examples.
Yeah, they are, man. And I mean, I hope he stays out of trouble because I feel like it's kind of with him it's scary because it seems like he keeps getting closer and closer to getting like a big sentence. You know what I mean? And we already see
For
what's going
sure.
on with like Young Thug and Gunna and so yeah, hopefully he can stay out of trouble.
Damn.
Um, yeah, bro. Shout out everybody that I don't know if any I can't see the chat right now because I'm in this like thing, but
Yeah, I was struggling
I
with
don't
the
know if
chat.
anybody.
I know Bailey Bunch TV commented a few times, but other than
Yeah,
that, it was kind of
man.
silent today. But we got a lot of things. We got a lot of things coming for those who are here.
Yeah.
We working on. We've been getting details of a giveaway. We just working
Yeah, and
on
that's how I
different
see we've
projects.
been working on a lot of different projects. Yeah, and y'all can see the sports. Rob, shout out to Rob and the
Shout out to
whole
Rob.
yeah, Stats and Facts. They going in right now. And so yeah, we got a lot of different stuff coming. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get that Nope review out by Monday the latest, like a full blown spoiler review. And yeah, so everybody that was in the chat, thanks. We appreciate it. Everybody that
Shout out to
keeps
everybody in there
following.
for sure. Make sure you
Yeah, everybody in
subscribe,
there.
like, comment on all the
Yeah.
videos. We take snippets of the videos and we drop them. Make sure you follow the Instagram page. Snippets be on the Instagram page, and we got a lot coming. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun, man. So appreciate y'all tuning in.
Facts, yo. All right. Facts. Peace out.